Heyo, Snakeo here with another figure review. This time I have the Playarts Kai God of War Kratos. Now, my history on God of War is kind of a bit weird. When it first came out, I thought, oh man, what a blatant Devil May Cry rip. I'm not playing that. That's so pathetic. Then they released the HD release on the PS3, and I saw it cheap, and I thought, you know what, sorry, I'll give it a try. I've heard a lot of hype about it. Oh man, I fell in love with that game like straight away. Such a good game. Played through them like straight after each other. Went out and got the third one. Haven't played the other ones, but I've only played like 1 to 3. But I will do. Just have one of those things I haven't got around to. But yeah, really love the game. It's such a great thing. My only gripe was all the figures like they came out for it. Like NECA did one. I don't know if it just NECA did it. It didn't look that good. And then I saw like this teaser of this really good one, but it got cancelled apparently. So then I heard about this guy, and oh man, definitely one of my have to buys. And oh, yeah, love it, absolutely love it. I don't really have much to gripe about in this guy. You know, you kind of do get a gripe with every figure, but all in all, he's just such like, and this is really weird, but he's such a beautifully sculpted figure. I mean, the detail in this guy's muscles and everything is just stupendous. It's really cool. So on that note, let's go over it. In fact, sorry, let's do the accessories first. He comes with a total of 4 hands and 4 blades and 2 chains. You can see the chain hanging here. It pegs in here and it pegs in here, which is actually the hole which you use to put on this back peg, which I will wiggle it off. It's very tight. See, there's this comes loose, don't worry, that's not stuck in there, but I'll take it off now so you can see that just pops in there, only a little bit, it doesn't go in very far, so then you can actually give an illusion of blades on his back. Now I know, before I get anyone going, oh, he doesn't have them 2 weapons together, yeah I know, I just did that to show you. I also want to show you how he holds the 2 separate weapons. While I've got some hand, let's go over his blades of Athena, I think they're called, and we kind of changed the name, but they kind of look all the same. They're massive, again, they're just ridiculously big. If I grab the old tape measure, I mean, look, from blade to hilt, that's like over 3 inches. That's crazy, just on a blade. It's so thick as well, look at that. There's quite a bit of weight to it as well, it feels very solid, very nice, and the detail on it is just amazing, absolutely lovely. See, like the mouth open with like the blade coming out, like the kind of like fiery kind of look, and the little detail in the face. It's just crazy. It's a great paint job, great detail. It's truly amazing. Love these. Not so much a fan of these. Let me just take the back peg out, which is very tricky to do when it's not actually. Oh, it's really in there. There we go. The peg is literally just meant to be like the same colour as his skin. It actually isn't, but you know, it'll do, it'll suffice. I was hoping it would kind of go in a bit further, but it really sticks out like that much. There's nothing you can do about it, so I'm not overly a fan of them. And these are his Hades claws, if I remember rightly. Hades? Yeah, that sounds about right. They don't open, as I found out the hard way. I tried opening them, and yeah, I thought they were on a hinge here, which I thought would be pretty cool, and it really wouldn't be that hard to do, but no, they're attached pegs here and here. They don't come apart, and I broke one already. It was only like there, but I fixed it already, so it's not a big deal. But you know, they've got lovely like purple and like creamy grey, very spiky, very jaggedy. They're really cool. My gripe about them is he doesn't hold them anywhere near. See, that's him holding them on one bit. But if I stretch his thumb over, I'm a bit worried that I'm actually stretching his thumb over, and it gives him a tighter grip. But I don't like that. I'm a bit worried it's like warping his thumb, so I'm not happy with that at all. To be honest, I'm probably not going to display him with these so much. But getting these actually in his hands is quite hard. Now, as I'm going to pop the hands off anyway and show you, there's the peg, and he has 2 of these open hands, and they just pop on just like that. They're really cool, they go on very nicely. The only problem is the armour hinders it quite considerably, which I will go over in a bit. But the hands, nice detail. Focus. There you go. You know, got the fingernails and like the bandages. There's not really much there. It's just the 2 paints. But to get them on, that's what I'm going to show you is you kind of have to throw them around a little bit. It's kind of like wiggle it in from the thumb. So very, very tight, and then kind of wiggle it out. Even that didn't work. And if you go like this, you just kind of, there you go. So you've got the back in, and now I've got to rotate it all around, and it actually kind of goes out a little bit. Don't know how well you can see that, but they're big. But once you get to that, then it holds it very, very, very nice. You know, it's a nice snug fit. But I don't know, it's a big handle to get through a small gap. So, but they're quite softer plastics. It's not that bad. I'm just worried about warping them, I guess. But you know, finally he's got like the little chain, which I said, so you can throw them out. But obviously I want to do this too much, so you can, you know, Kratos throw and all that. So that's pretty cool. I haven't actually tried to take this out yet, so I don't know. Watch it break on me now. There you go, that came out quite nice. Right, I'll put that to the side and let's go over this guy. The details on him. I thought the first thing I noticed is his knees are just like so, the ratchets in his knees are really strong. Now, slight gripe, his face is black, but that's actually not my gripe. I don't know, he's got like some dark shading like throughout. The gripe is that his face doesn't look like angry or anything, he just looks placid. You know, it doesn't look like he's like angry or like pissed off or whatever, he just looks placid. You know, it could just be me, I don't know. But it's like I say, he's got his nice like muscle definition, he's got like the scar going off his stomach, it's pretty cool. I won't tell you how he got that, and the lines actually match up pretty damn well, to be honest. I know these things tend to fail, so that's pretty cool. And the little Spartan skirt. This is actually quite a rigid plastic actually. I thought it would be a lot loose, a lot softer, but it's quite sturdy. And it's two separate pieces. There's that part and then this part. This is a bit softer. And the detail of his like little, I don't know what they're called on these. The chains in his gauntlets. That's really, really cool. And then his little Spartan boots and his armour. Never wondered why he only had one piece of armour. I always thought that was weird. But these things are bashed to crap. I mean, it looks like someone's proper had a go at him. And he's got like dirty old feet. But again, great detail on his little sandies. And then the fleece of, I forget, you know, like I said, it's been a while since I played these games. But it's really, really great. It's all like a hardened rubber. So you got a bit of play in it. But let's go over his articulation on that note. So stand, Kratos, stand. Am I zoomed in? No, not I thought it was. Okay, the head is on single ball, maybe double, don't know. No, it moves, so double peg. So it can go down, all blurry like that. And then up, but then you've got the joint in the neck which gives you that extra bit, so you can really go far back and you can really go forward, so that's pretty good. Now the shoulders have the butterfly pegs, which my Batman one broke straight away, but these ones have been good, so that's pretty cool. And then you can see in there's a ball inside the socket, so that's also pretty cool. So you get like the little extra movement in there. Unfortunately I broke then. And then you've got ball discs like to there. They're very, very stiff. Now the left one is just pretty free, you know, as far as you get. The right one, you only get that much because the armour does catch there. You know, they ideally should have made it a lot softer rubber. It's attached actually where you see it, so it's attached here on that. So it moves around his arm pretty freely, but it does hinder when you go like that, and also when you try and go backwards as well. So just bear that in mind. Anyway, bicep full 360 rotation. Now you've got a like a Revotech kind of joint there, bends really well, and then when you straighten it, it kind of lines up and hides, so that's pretty cool. And as showed, you got like a rotation at the top of the glove, and then a rotation at the top of the wrist and at the bottom of the wrist. Very fiddly to do though, because you've got a very small space, so to get those blades pointing, it's a bit difficult. Don't know where that's coming over. Sorry. I'll show you on this hand. So I normally use this side because the light's here. So yeah. But you know, it's pretty good. Like I said, you can't get full 360 out of this because, like I said, the armour. But you get enough for it to be posable. Now its abdomen, its upper ab, that's all you got. Get your arms out of the way. Sorry man, these guys are just like so big. My camera's on its like highest thing and these guys are still too tall. That's as far as you get back, and that's far. It's not massive amounts, but you get a good rotation from there. You probably could go 360, but I'm not going to. But I was very surprised at his lower waist crunch. Go that far back. And oh, is that only forward? I thought it was further. No, that is it. That's far forward, but that far back, man, that's crazy. Why would you need to go far that back? Again, this isn't like a floating piece. It's attached actually at the crutch, so that doesn't move. Wait there. No, it does move. What the hell? It looks like it's attached. Oh, I see. It actually goes around the T-joint there. It's like a T, it's like a ball pegged into one hip and then a ball pegged into the stomach. So, and this actually goes around that. So it's quite snug, but it does have a little bit of movement. Anyway, the Spartan kick, which is actually finally used, is quite crap. I don't know, you can get the kick out of there. That's pretty cool, with the sandals and all. Maybe better with this one because there's not so much in the way. Yeah, there you go. And the splits. Yeah, it wants to. But it's there, but the little skirt thing's hindering it. So there. Now, like I said, the knees are like ridiculously ratchety, so they're very solid, and they're quite well. They're not too bad, so I quite like them. They're pretty good. Nothing at the boot, and then the last thing is a ball here, which from there to there, and then you've got a pivot. It's going in at that angle, so you can rotate actually on the ball. Right, let's get height. And then I'll bring him back to show you a bit of a size comparison. Right, quick height. Stand up about straight as he's going to go. He is 9.5 inches, I would say. Just under 9.5 inches. So he's got a nice bit of height on him. Now, Sheva, you know, she's quite short on him. But he's not exactly massive himself, you know. This guy is huge. In fact, I'm going to have to... I mean, look at that. I don't know what it is about players. They don't seem to get their scales in line. Like I said, he came with two of those open hands. There's the other one. And the little chains, they come in these little baggies like this. I've only opened the one because I wasn't sure if I was going to use them. They're kind of cool, but we'll see. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's my Players Kai God of War Kratos. Freaking great figure. I do recommend, but I can't imagine you getting him cheap. I was very lucky, like I said in my previous video. I got him, Sheva, and Solidus, who I'm doing next, all for a really good price from the eBay buyer 1234 CAC 1234. He's not an actual shop. He just sold sending this off because he's moving on to Hot Toys, he tells me. So good luck to him. But really love his figures, and I can't thank him enough. I got a really great deal with these guys. So thanks again, CAC man, and thanks a lot for watching, guys. Leave some comments below, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.